Alright everyone, this is Zero Budget Geek and welcome to the alpha preview of VEmpire, the Kings of Darkness. So I've been lucky enough to get invited to the alpha playtest of this game, and not only that, I've been actually given permission to go ahead and show this game off to you guys. Now I want you guys to all remember that this is still the alpha version of the game, so it is still there's still things to be worked out. If we encounter bugs, I've played a little bit of it and didn't encounter any bugs, but if there is, just remember this is an alpha build. Now right now we're testing the resolution of the iOS, because this is going to be an iOS and Android game, and eventually it will be coming out for other platforms. This will be it won't be a free-to-play game. It'll be you pay one price, and then you have it, no microtransactions, none of that stuff. It's a fixed price. So let's go ahead and just jump into a game so you can see what it is like. It is we'll get into that in a second. So right now we can only play against the AI. Choose class first. We're gonna say yes. So this is a deck building game, and so we're gonna be building a deck as we go along. So we're just gonna start from the beginning, and we're gonna pick one of these classes. Now these classes basically give you access to different cards, and each class is basically covering a different time period of this the Hapsburg Rulers have been revived as terrific vampires, so they just basically cover 4 different time periods, as you can see up here. So we're just gonna pick class 1. all right, and then our computer opponent is going to choose one. He chose class 3. Now, as a note to the developers, I think would be interesting, unless there's a specific reason to call them classes, maybe you could call them something a little bit more thematic. I think that'll be a little bit more interesting rather than just, class 1, class 2. There might be something, more thematic that we could do there. So if you're familiar with deck building games, basically both players are going to start off with the same amount of cards, and then we're going to be purchasing cards, building a deck, and trying to beat the other player. Now what we're trying to do is sacrifice a mercenary for 3 goldens. I'm going to say yes. So because I started with all mercenaries, this is sort of like a mulligan rule, so I'm going to do that. So I lose this guy permanently, but now I have 3 gold. So we're in round 1. Up here you can see that I have 3 gold, and that's used for purchasing cards. So let's take a look at a card. So this is the cost of the card. This is, if I play this card to acquire other cards, it'll give me this number, so that'll be a 2. Or I can get rid of this and put it into my empire for this value. Now your goal in the game is to get your empire up to 37 points or higher. Once you reach 37 points, your opponent has 3 turns to catch up, or else you will win. So you need to balance between buying guys and acquiring, using them to acquire, but then putting them into your empire. And then there are location decks that will basically give you more goldens, and then there's something called a hold. You can hold cards in your hand. If you have a plus hold, you can hold cards in your hand and use them for next turn. So let's go ahead and just play all of our cards right now. And there's really no well, let's see here. So we could play this guy to put him into our empire for 1. Let's take a closer. So he's 1/1. I can use him to buy for 1 or empire for 1. We'll use him for acquire. I'll pay 1. We'll go acquire with this guy too. So we're at 5. There's nothing that costs 5, so we'll play that. And now we can buy something of 6. So these cards over here, if you notice, they're class 1, which is what I picked, so only I can buy those. My opponent is class 3, so he has a couple cards over here that only he can buy, so I can't see that grayed out. I can't buy those. And then over here we have location cards. Like I said, these are offensive cards that basically mess with your opponent, and then these are some defensive cards to sort of help you out, and anybody can buy those. So do I want to get, actually I do want to get to, I'm going to play this for acquire, because I want to get to 7 to buy this cathedral. This gives me plus 2 gold, and so this will help me buy more cards later on. Now when I get to play that card, we're going to end our turn. When we play location cards, they stay out in play, so that's why they're so good, and they'll give you ongoing benefits. Alright, he just put a, how do you have that already? Oh, he had a location already. And He puts it out, so that gave him some more gold. I'm not sure if he started with that. But now it's back to our turn. So we did draw a... Oh, okay, so I guess our decks do start with some locations. So I'm going to play my location. So you're going to see it gave me 2 and it stays out. Let's take a closer look at it. So it gives me +2 per turn and I can hold 1 card per turn. So 4, 6. I think I will play all my cards for acquire. So see, I put all those cards to have 6 that I can purchase with. Now I could probably get this. The highest cursed card in your empire is pushed back into your opponent's realm. If no cursed cards can be pushed back, it is played as cursed with 3 damage. Basically, this will go into your opponent's side and kind of mess with them. Or if you had a cursed card in your side, you push it back to your opponent. Otherwise, you just throw it on your opponent and it messes with his score over here. But we don't really want to do that. I want to build up. I actually think I'm gonna buy another place here, though that's not as efficient, but that's a little bit better than what we got over here now. So I'll buy this and gain additional 2 goldens per turn. That's just good. I want to build up a bunch of locations over here. We're gonna end our turn. So pretty simple game. There's a couple mechanics I'm not entirely clear on, like you can make I think what it is it won't let me click on it. I think if we look over here, if we get these groups, I think they're worth bonus points for buying them, so we should probably keep an eye on that. So we did draw into one of our locations here, so we're gonna play that for sure. So that's gonna give us, so now we got 4 just from these. I think I still want to play everybody for, well, maybe not. Hold on. 4 + 4 is 8. We really don't need 8. So I'm actually going to play 3 of them for acquire. Actually, do we need 7? What's this defensive card? This defensive card, revive a card from your graveyard or clone a card from your empire. I don't think we really need that yet. I mean, it's nice, but I'd rather just build up. So we could buy something of 6. I think we still go for another land here. So we'll buy that, and then actually I can hold this and hold. Okay, I only have 1 hold per turn. So this guy here, we actually might. No, we didn't buy the. Yeah, we're gonna throw this guy in our empire. Let's go ahead so you can see that. So he's in our empire. We're gonna end our turn there. And so those 1/1 cards, we want to get rid of them, you know, relatively early. That'll let us draw into the better cards we buy. All right, he's got a lot of points over there. All right, we need to start buying some folks here, some aristocrats. Okay, so let's go ahead and play that for sure, because that gives us a bunch of gold. Now who do we want here? We actually want both of these guys. That forms one of them right there. So we want 6, which we have right now. I'm going to buy. I don't think it matters. We'll buy her, and I think I'm gonna buy this guy here with all of these guys. So I'm gonna play them for acquire. That's gonna give me 5, just enough to buy this guy here. So we'll buy him, and then we'll end our turn. And our opponent did. I didn't really notice that he did get a point over there. So he's building up quite a bit. He's kind of. I sort of feel like he's ahead. Well, we went for locations early, and I still think I might do that. We're gonna play her for acquire, because that's playing that for 2 is nice. So we're at 10. I think I still want to buy another location. We'll buy that and just all right, so 4. We'll play this 5, 6, and we'll buy this guy here. Maybe we want to buy an offensive spell. Not really. I mean, they're nice, but I found it's a little bit more beneficial just to focus on what you're doing here. And then this guy here, we'll just hold him. We'll hold him for next round and end our turn. So see, now we have 6 cards this turn rather than 5 because the one we held. So holding cards is pretty powerful, but you wanna you know, you don't want to keep holding cards too long. You want to like play them on and start doing stuff. So at a certain point, once you've built up enough of an engine, then you want to start like dropping things into your empire. Oh, we do have another place here, so we'll play this. That's so we've already got a lot of gold generation. So I think now we just go. We'll definitely buy this guy because Isabella of Austria. Oh, she's so awesome looking. She's simply worth 4 points. So we'll buy that. That's gonna go into our empire as soon as we can. 5 plus 2 is 7. So we're gonna play all of these guys for acquire. And we're gonna go ahead and buy Albrecht 2. Because he's worth 3. And then we'll pass our turn. And now right now I'm not worrying too much about these combos, though I should. I think we have at least one of them. And maybe I want to go for that relatively soon. Yeah, now that I have a bunch of locations, maybe I should be doing that. Okay, so now this one here, we're gonna definitely throw her into the empire. So that's worth a lot of points. What do we got here? Do we need? We do need that dude. We do need this dude, so we'll buy him. And I think we're actually gonna drop her into the empire, so she fills the slot there. These guys here, we can buy them for. Do I need this dude here? I probably need everybody. I haven't really looked at. Yeah, we do need them. So I mean, I guess we want to buy everybody. So 4 plus 2. So, okay, we'll play all of these, and we get this guy. Buy him, and that'll be it for our turn. So now that we got a nice engine with all these 4 land location cards, we can use the locations to buy stuff and then just throw these guys into our empire. Okay, so back to our turn. We'll play this place here. That's even more goes. So now we got 10 per turn. I know we do need this guy, so we'll buy him there. Did we need this one here? The last night. Wow, he's worth a lot of points. And is he part of what we need? I don't think so. But he's still worth a lot of points. Not that. He's still worth a lot of points. So, what do we need for him? 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go ahead and play this for acquire. Play this for acquire. This for acquire. And buy him. This guy here, do we hold him or do we just throw him into our empire? I think we're gonna hold it. We'll end turn. Now our opponent did sneak ahead over here. He's up to 8 points. I gotta pay attention to that. Oh boy, ooh, look at that. Alright, he completed a bunch of combos here, so we're gonna have to do that. And I think we're gonna just start doing that right now. So let's throw this into our empire. That's worth a bunch of points. Let's see here. Who are we missing? I don't think we need any of those two to complete these. Right? Do we need them? Well, we probably should buy them anyway. Alright, does this guy fit? Alright, let's get this, we'll buy her. She's worth 3 points. Albrecht is worth a lot of points. We're gonna drop this guy into our empire. This guy's gonna go into our empire. We gotta catch up over here. And then I think we're gonna play all the rest of these. Actually, no. Hold on. We're gonna play all but one. Inquire. And we'll buy... Oh, I meant to just do 6. Damn it. I'll buy this guy because he's worth 3. And we don't need 3 points for anything else, so I think I'm just gonna... We'll hold this for next turn. And then we'll end turn. So, you know, there is some strategy to this game, especially you got to be paying attention to these, and I haven't been. Now he's starting to throw curses at me. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna lose here. So now, you see, now there's a counter there, so I have 3 turns to catch up. Alright, so I think we definitely buy this guy here. We don't have enough for that. Throw that guy into the Empire. He doesn't help us. Man, I'm probably not gonna catch up here. Let's play all of these guys for acquire and just buy as much as we can. We'll buy this guy for 8, and then I think we're actually gonna buy this. That'll get rid of a he threw a curse over here. Alright, that's it. That's all we can do. I don't think we're gonna catch up to 46, so we're gonna start things off with a loss here. And he's at the point where he's tossing curses at us, so there's not much we can do about it at this point. I was focused a little bit too much on these, and I probably should have just gotten more locations. I think we're tossing probably everybody into... I think we're just tossing everybody into our Empire. So let's play them all for the Empire. See if I can catch up. Not quite. Do we need any of these for... I don't think either of these are what we need. So maybe we just buy something. The high square is pushed back into opponent's realm. I mean, this is essentially worth 3 points for us, so we'll take that. And I can't do anything with the rest, so we'll end our turn there. But we lose. Yeah, I thought we had one more turn and we didn't. So that is basically the game the way it goes. My attention was a little bit divided because I was busy trying to teach you guys. So we are going to have more coverage of this game, and you'll get to see more about it, and we're gonna play some more games and try different stuff. So that is VEmpire, the Kings of Darkness. What do you think about this game? I'd like to hear from you guys down in the description box. You know, this is a very early alpha build of it, but I'm excited. I like the way it looks. I think the gameplay is simple, but yet there's some deep strategy, and I think they're just gonna keep improving upon it. So guys, appreciate you watching. Stay tuned tomorrow. There's gonna be another episode of this, and we're gonna play some more of this throughout the week. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.